focusing your mind and opening to quality of spaciousness.
Sorry if you're here on YouTube waiting for this. Just having a little bit of trouble with some of the technology. Why I can't get things to play, I do not know.
Become aware of the natural rhythm of your breath.
That's fine out.
So today we might tell you guys a little bit about how clarinet helps us.
I'm coming. Just hold on for a sec. Just having a little trouble with. Oh, there we go. Just a little bit too loud. Hello and welcome back. We're just going to cool it down. Probably you already cooled it down while you're waiting for me to get all the technology. Okay, good. All right, we're just going to tap the toe a little bit and roll those shoulders back and down. And then roll them forward. Let's get rid of any tension you might have created in those shoulders in the last class. See, we got 13 views on the last class. I wonder if there's any more people than that watching. Ollie, Shirley, good. Glad you're back with me. Let's roll them back. Big, slow arm circles. Don't forget to breathe. And let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, let's just put both hands behind the back. Pull those hands back and down, chest up, tummy's tucked in. The hair in my mouth. Don't forget to breathe, and let's hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet wide apart, hands on the hips, and let's just go a little side to side. Make sure your bum is going back. Don't let those knees go forward. That could put your knees at risk of some sort of injury, and we don't want that. So we're just going to do little side to side lunges. Chest up, tummy's in, back's flat. If you want to come down a little bit deeper, you can. Maybe take the feet a little bit wider. Relaxing those shoulders. And let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up in the center. Let's put one hand on each knee. Come to a flat back and round your back up. And down to a flat back again. Round it up. We're just working the back a little bit. At 11:30, we're going to do Tai Ganga. So hopefully you'll join me for that. I got a few messages that people really like Tai Ganga. So please don't hesitate to leave me a message if there's different things you'd like to do. I can always accommodate if I can. Oh, Sandy is watching. Hello, Sandy. Let's do 8 more. 7. We're just doing some stretching from the last class. 6, 5, 4, 3 more, 2 more. Your back should be nice and Flexible now. All right, let's put those feet together. I promised you in the last class we would do some balancing exercise. If you have a chair and you're a little unbalanced, you might want to stand next to a chair or your counter, and then bring the toe on the side out to the side and rotate the toe so it's out to the side. So you don't want the toe pulled in, you want the toe pushed out, and that will help you to open up those hips just a little bit. Find your balance on that standing leg and soften that knee just a little bit as you stand strong and straight. Pretend you have a book balanced on the top of your head. You want to bring that toe about halfway in, which is preparing our bodies and our minds for balance. And then if you can, bring the toe all the way in. I'm just going to bring my chair out on my yoga mat because my yoga mat isn't quite as steady. This would be better done in your bare feet. And then all the muscles in your feet can also get the benefit of standing straight and strong. And if you're ready, let go of the chair. Look for something that's not moving, like a place in your wall or a light switch. That standing knee is slightly bent and soft. And if you feel ready, just lift the heel off the floor. Try to leave that knee out to the side and not in front. So that opens up the hip as you pull your abs in. If you're still well balanced, just a minute, gotta stop looking at the camera. You can bring your hands all the way up in the air. And if you're still well balanced, bring the palms together in Namaste. Hold, focus, and breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And if you're still well balanced and you'd like to try this with your eyes closed, close your eyes now for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. And then we'll go to the other side. I'm just going to bring my chair a little bit closer. You'll notice that I did not bring my foot to the inside of my knee. So below the knee or above the knee, never on the outside of the knee or the inside of the knee. So let's start with the toe to the other side. Remember, if you can, push that heel forward. See, your toe is forward. Just try that a few times. Kind of nice to rotate the hip. So you want the toe out to the side. You want to stand strong and straight, shoulders over hips. The standing knee is slightly bent, hand on the chair. Just to start focusing your body, bring your toe in halfway. And then if you're still well balanced, bring the heel all the way in so that it touches the bottom of the leg. Then bring your hands out to the side if you're ready to balance. Try to keep those shoulders down and relaxed. Back is nice and straight. And if you're still okay, lift the toe off the floor. Try to bring that knee out to the side. If you want a little more intensity, bring your hands all the way up into the sky. And then if you still want more, palms of the hands together in Namaste. Breathe and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. If you want to close your eyes, let's hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We're going to do another balancing one, which you can do with a strap or band. It's going to be World Dancer. Linda Walton, if you're watching, I know you like this one. It's also going to stretch our quads because we really worked our quads in the last class, so we really want to stretch the quads. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the band and put it around the front of my foot, about halfway. If you can grab the toe, try to grab the whole foot. That certainly makes it just a little bit safer. Then Velcro the knees together. You don't want your knees sticking up to the side. Velcro the knees together. Let that shoulder roll back. You'll get a nice stretch in the shoulder. Standing knee is slightly bent. Look for that spot in the wall about eye level. Then push your foot into the strap. And if you can, start to come forward. Look for that spot to balance, and if you can let go of the chair or the countertop, keep pushing the knee down, keep pushing the foot into the band. Hold, focus, and breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the chair. I'm not quite done with the strap yet. Turn to the front and rotate this to the back of the foot. And stand up straight again. Try not to lean into the leg. If If you need more length, still stand up straight, but lengthen out the band. If you can bring it up a little bit closer, pull the toe in. Oh, that feels really good on the back of my leg. Good, right in front of your hip. And if you want to balance, this is really getting to be like a balancing class. Let go of the chair. Focus and breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now just bend your knee and pull your knee into your chest. You can't put one hand on each. Oh, yes, I like this. And let's hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Grab your chair and release the leg. And let's do the same thing on the other side. So if you have the band, this could just be a belt. Could be your stretchy band that you used in the last class. Put it around the center of your foot. Then slide it around so that your hand is at the bottom of your foot. Walk your hand as close as you can to the foot. Velcro those knees together. As soon as you start to bring those knees together, you're going to feel that stretch on the top of the leg. That's your quad. The standing leg, the knee is soft. Then push that foot into that belt. If you can, let go of the chair, and you can slightly come forward. Keep pushing that knee down. Keep pushing the foot into the band. Release that shoulder on that side. Breathe and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Grab the chair or the counter. Rotate that strap around to the front of the foot. As close as you can while you still stand up nice and straight. Shoulders over hips. Head in line with your spine. Standing knee is still slightly bent. And let's hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee. If I can balance on this side. Bring that knee into your chest and stand up nice and straight for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We're going to stretch out those hips next. We're going to still stay standing for this. I don't know if I call this chair stretching or just stretching. We're going to sit down in a moment because we're going to do a little bit more hips and a little bit more of your butt, because if you work your butt as much as I feel mine. All right. I'm going to use the chair or a counter, both feet in nice and close, and take one foot back as far as you can. Make sure you're facing the counter or the chair. Straighten the air. Oh, well, let's bring the arms all the way. Let's do the calves. So let's put the heel down. Let's put our elbows on the back of the chair. Let your chest slide forward as you tilt, tighten. Should really feel that in the back of the bottom of the leg. That's your calf muscle. And let's breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Then the hands on the back of the chair. Straighten the arms. Keep that heel pushing down. Let's do this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just bend the knee just a little bit so the heel comes off, and let's stretch that Achilles tendon. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then bring that back knee forward underneath your hip and just sit on that hip. And you can keep your hands on the back of the chair, or you can float the hands up in balance. And if you want to get deeper into that hip flexor, whichever is the leg that's back and the knee is bent, stretch that same arm up into the air. The other hand with the knee, that's where that hand goes back. Tilt, tuck, tighten. And I'm going to go a little bit across my body and hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Rotate the hands and come down. Bring your feet under the chair and step back with your opposite heel. Push the heel down. Bend that front knee. Then pull your bum in as the pubic bone comes forward, elbows down onto the back of the chair until you really feel that bottom of that back leg. Chest up. Oh, tilt, tuck, tighten for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then straighten those arms. Push your upper body back, but leave those legs in the same position. We're stretching a different part of the calf. let's hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. If you want to balance, just let go of the chair. 3, 2, 1. Then bend that back just a little bit to start. And let's stretch the Achilles tendon for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then bring that back knee under the hip and kind of like sit on it. And that will really strengthen and stretch through that hip flexor, whichever leg is back. Let's put both hands up. And then if you want to stretch a little bit more to the hip flexor, whatever leg is back, leave that hand up. The other hand goes behind and come a little bit across the body if you like. And stretch that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands up. Rotate the hands down and step forward. And let's just walk it out a little bit. All right, I said we're gonna stretch the hips just a little bit more, but really want to stretch your glutes because we gave them quite a bit of a workout. So let's sit up. I'm going to use a belt again. You don't need a belt, but yeah, especially if you're not quite as flexible. Oh, I think a belt, some of these props just get you at a really nice position. So you can bring the inside of the foot to this foot that's on the floor, cross it over, or if you can't get your ankle onto your upper leg, you can just put a belt around it. You can bring the belt all the way up. I'm still going to use the belt. All right, let's just loosen up and relax that hip flexor first. Feel it maybe right up to your glutes, sitting up nice and straight. All right, and then you can grab the ankle or the belt if you have one. Now find your chest and bring your chest muscles up. Keep your back flat and then start to bring your chest forward without rounding your back. I'm feeling my butt now. I hope you are too. So see if you round your back, you're not going to feel it in the same way. Chest comes forward, shoulders are back, elbows are tucked into your sides. And we're going to hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to remove the belt from my ankle and then just cross that leg over. Whatever leg is up, take your opposite hand to the outside of that knee. Sit up nice and straight. Take that same hand around to the back of the chair. Inhale, lift up through the spine, and as you exhale, rotate around your spine to the opposite side of that knee that's up. And we'll hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate and come back to center. Uncross the legs, and we'll do the other side. So if you just want to open up the hip, you can just let that knee come out to the side. You can cross it over if that's good. If you can't get all the way up, or if you just like using a belt like I do, you can just put it to the inside leg. So you can come. If you're all the way, if you're just down here or here, this is a nice sort of bridge to get a little bit further, a little bit further, a little bit further until you can actually get that ankle onto that other leg. I'm going to grab one side of each strap, lift my chest up, and exhale the chest forward. So good. Don't forget Taigonga's next for anybody who has any back issues. You might find this really good, strengthening and stretching your back. A little bit of Tai Chi, a little bit of yoga, and a little bit of Qigong. Breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Cross that leg over. Yes, Linda, I know I forgot to wiggle the knee. Opposite hand, the same side knee. Straighten that arm behind. Lift up through the spine and exhale towards that knee that's on top. Keep your back straight. So people tend to go like this or like this to get around a little bit more. Try to keep your shoulders straight and level. I often say it's really nice to practice in front of a mirror so you know what your body's doing. Sometimes our mind doesn't actually know what our body's doing. Right now I can see you on 2, 3 screens, so hopefully I'm in the right position. And let's hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back to center. All right, let's do a little bit of angle. So let's bring that heel forward and then point the toe push the heel forward and then the toe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, point the toe and make a circle with your toe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and reverse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to have some lawn mowing. Heel, toe, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Point the toe and then make a circle for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to do a little bit of shoulders. If you have this belt, and if you have it in a circle somewhere around this amount of space, I'm going to bring my hands down behind my back, belt around the wrists. You can also just pull your shoulders back, pull the fingers down, and I'll stretch a little bit, but this does so much better. All right. So I'm halfway forward in the chair. I have that belt around my wrists. I'm going to pull those fingers down as far as I can. Come forward to a flat back, and then lift my hands up as I release forward. This is great shoulder opener. Really nice for the shoulders. Let's do this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to center, and then let's put it in front. I'm going to slide my bum all the way to the back of the chair. I'm going to show you there. I'm going to keep it around my wrists. I'm going to really lengthen my spine, pulling my tummies in, imprinting my mid-back into the back of the chair. And I'm going to slowly inhale the arms all the way up towards the ceiling as I keep my abs pulled in. I'm pushing out against the band, lifting my fingers up and holding this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly come back down. That one too. We're going to do a little bit more for shoulders. Let's take one arm out to the side, sitting nice and straight. Bring it around the opposite shoulder. Relax the shoulders, then bring your hand just to the outside of the elbow and push back. Lifting up through the spine, making sure you breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just let the arms straighten out. Relax that shoulder a little bit more. This is a little different stretch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more position. Fingers up in the air. Relax that shoulder. Sit up nice and straight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's bring that other hand out to the side or around the opposite shoulder. Gently press back, relaxing the shoulder, keeping the abs in, keeping the feet on the floor. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then just stretch the hand out to the side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then fingers up into the air. Relax that shoulder. Sit up nice and straight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then relax. Bring those hands down to the back of the chair. Slide forward. You guys know I love this one. Walk your feet forward. Roll those shoulders back and down. Tuck your chin in. And just bring your weight forward to stretch those shoulders back. Breathe and hold. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release as we come back to center. Let's inhale the palms all the way up into the air and rotate the palms down and just let them float through the space as they come down. Just breathing has so many benefits, and we need as much stress relief as we can. Let's hope our numbers are better today than yesterday. I'm going to just transition into Taigonga. I hope you'll come back and join me. Just give me a few minutes to reset all this technology. Please leave me a comment or at least a like, so I know that there's people out there viewing these workouts. Taigonga next, and then at noon I'm going to just do about a 10 or 15 minute yoga class, and hopefully you'll join me for that. If you need any more stretching, just take that few more minutes and continue to stretch and breathe. Thank you for joining me. I hope you'll join me for the next class, but if not, please have a lovely sunny day out there. I appreciate that you took time out of your day to spend with me. Thanks a lot.